Oga, please describe where you are.
Coming outside.
You know feel green.
Ha, Ikorodu.
I'm not going outside. Please help me to cancel.
Cash your transfer.
My AC just spoil now.
This your place, pal.
Traffic dey here. Make I pass another road.
Oh,
Madam, I beg you, calm down.
Should I start the trip?
Alright, my name is Kenny. What I do is I drive. I've worked with both. I've worked with in-driver and also rider. I've been doing in-driving for the past 2 years now. So I was working with both. So over time, I realized I just had to jump on in-drive too. So I'm actually sorting the two out simultaneously though. I was informed that is where the money is. Transportation. Basically, what drivers actually considered as the most favorable ride, is when you get to give your client a ride, and due to how you render service, you're being tipped and all. So, me being tipped, like all my rides I've been to has been my memorable ride. In this ride too, I've gotten to meet a lot of people. I've gotten to make friends. I've gotten to help clients as well too. There was a day I picked the clients from the highland. I brought her to mainland, I think, Mafoloko, if I can remember properly. So I took her to Mafoloko, and it was very late at night. So I had to wait at her gate till they opened the gate for her to enter. So I just ensured she's been well secured before I drove away. Fortunately, she had to add it to her review, and that is part of the reason I got 5.0 on my rating. My worst experience with a client, I hardly have a bad experience with a client though. But if I can remember, there was a day I picked the girl from the highland though. I think she was going to Omole phase 1. That fateful day, despite actually at the middle of the night, there was traffic, big time traffic on that Ibadan Express road. So I had to take another route because I was actually using the map, and the map showed me that there is a better route. I took the route, and the lady was confused of where I was taking her to. Despite the fact I tried to explain to her, madam, there is actually traffic on this our regular route. But this route I'm taking is a ride that will favor both of us. But we are still headed to the same destination. So despite the fact that I showed her the map, I tried all I could to just make her feel comfortable. I asked her to just call anybody to share our location with them because actually very late at night. So despite all that, she was still scared. And this lady started shouting, "Hey, Mr. Man, drop me now. Boys, I'm going to open this door and get off the vehicle while the vehicle is still on the run." I was like, "Madam, calm down." On the express, I had to wait for her. I had to wait on the express. Coincidentally, police was actually chasing one vehicle. So when I parked, the police thought I was the vehicle. So when the police now stopped, I think they have an idea of the vehicle they were actually pursuing. But because it was very late, it was like, what could have happened? So they had to wait. They are talking to my vehicle, and the girl was like, "I'm actually going to so place," trying to question the police to be sure of where she was going to. And honestly, at that point, I felt so bad, like what she's trying to say. It was never beyond my expectation, anyways. So eventually, I took her to the house to her destination, and she started. It was like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm this, I'm that." I was like, "It's fine. That is actually with clients, with picked clients. Clients already picked. But we're talking about clients ordering for a ride, and probably the pickup location is very far. You driving for like 15 minutes to pick up a client, and on getting to our pickup location, clients might just cancel. So those ones are my terrible experience when it comes to driving and picking people up. A lady trying to offer sex for payment. Yes, that's happened to me once. Obviously, she's into probably on that very day. The ride I gave her was actually like 4,000 naira trip or something. So on getting to her destination, she tried to make a transfer and it wasn't going through. And I think she was kind of in a haze, and she couldn't just. She doesn't want me to delay her in the vehicle like other drivers do. So she was like, "Alpha guy, you go do? Make you forget the money." So seriously? For how much? For crying out loud. So she was like, I just don't want you to delay me. So, and I will not, I just want to go and sleep. Like it's been a long night already. So I just want to use what I have to just avoid all the stress. Just when we're just talking, like I was just surprised. Then I got the alert. But hadn't been the, like I won't say actually do. And you know, even before you can actually do that kind of thing, you have to be upgraded now. So I was actually like, I've never done that before with a client. The highest amount for a ride, I've paid 200k for a ride before, but it was a very long ride. My advice to people that are interested in driving is, number one thing, to venture into this business, you have to ensure the vehicle you're working with is a very good vehicle, preferably V4, then you can actually enjoy this business very well. I've been able to maintain my 5.0 star rating based on the fact that I'm good at human relation. Because there's one thing I always tell people: in any business you are doing, you have to be a genius when it comes to human relations. So the way I interact with my clients, the way I try to comfort, like, you know, give them the comfort they really need, that has been the reason I've been able to meet up with the 5-star rating. It's actually weird though. And also on Bolt too, there was a period I was on 5.0 on Bolt, and on InDrive now, I think I've been maintaining 5.0 for the past a week now. Yeah, I've been able to, and 5.0 is being given to people based on, I think, over 300 trips they've gotten. So that is how they calculate it on InDrive. So, you know, I just believe, like, you know, when you're a good person and you're good at relating with people, then I think it is something one can actually get to. With all the issue happening, number one thing I believe in life is being an optimist. I'm actually an optimist, so I seek positive things in all I do, and generally to, like, what I do. Before I step out of my door, I pray to God. And if my spirit feels like you're not going anywhere, I go back home and sleep, because whoever that runs for today's world lives to fight another day. So sometimes I just follow my heart, and I've never encountered bad time before, like terrible one, like probably, you know, trying to pay me. I've never encountered something like that before. I've never experienced it before. And I work majorly at night. The very first year I started driving, I was driving during the day, but man, see, last night policeman and all those stuff, they were just extorting me. So I had to just be working during the night, shift the night. So that's why working at night, I've never really experienced anything like that. You know, God has been faithful anyways. It's not by my power.